What should be clear to all Kenyans is that it's extremely unlikely that there'll be any elections on 26th of October. And most of us should know why. Okay, NASA have come out with the demands which some people say are unreasonable. Okay, some demands of changes that need to be made at the IBC before NASA can accept to go into an election. Okay. Now, I apologize if I'm going to offend anybody, but I just need to speak things the way they are. Okay. It is very clear from the actions of people, yeah, that the IBC and the Jubilee political party are not interested in a free and fair election. That should be extremely clear. Now, of course, most Jubilee supporters, especially those whose ancestors took the oath, yeah, will be very quick to say, oh, Chris, you're biased. Oh, Chris, you're biased. You're supporting NASA. Okay? But let's sober up. Those of us who are able to sober up, let's sober up for a minute and interrogate this issue carefully. Okay? We've just come from a Supreme Court ruling where the Supreme Court annulled the election. That's not a small thing, it's a major thing. Okay? And why did they annul the election? Well, some people are saying, oh, there was not enough to annul the election. But it's very clear in black and white that had the Supreme Court not annulled the election, it would have been a great injustice. Yeah? Let's just step back a minute and just analyze this situation. Those who say the August 8th elections were free and fair, or who still insist on saying that, either they are under an oath and must support a certain side of the political divide, or they should have their heads examined. I'm very serious. And mark my words, history is going to treat some people very harshly. Yeah, because you remember what I've been advising. Make sure whatever you do can stand the test of time. Yeah, I've been repeating that so much, I'm sure most of you are sick hearing it. But this is the best advice for the times we are living. Yeah, this is not the time to do funny things for short-term gains. It is not, because the writing is clear on the wall. Yes, the people of Kenya have completely reached their limits. Yes, trying them further is just asking for trouble. Okay, so what we need is just a free and fair election. It doesn't matter who wins it. It does not matter who wins that election. They should just, every effort should be made to have a free and fair election. Period. Hakuna kitu ingine. This is nothing to do with Raila Odinga. It's nothing to do with President Uhuru Kenyatta. It's nothing to do with the IBC. It's nothing to do with who got the most votes. It's nothing to do with 70+1. It is just a simple thing. A free and fair election. Period. Now, in my view, a free and fair election is not the kind of elections Uhuru Kenyatta has been winning. Yeah? Even in 2013, we had the same thing. Media blackout, we don't know what's going on. You know, there's a lot of question marks, no information, media blackout. Pop, the winner is Uhuru Kenyatta. 2017, people are locked out of polling stations. Journalists are told to go, we'll send you the results later via email. Yeah, there's a lot of secrecy around polling stations. Yeah, nobody knows what's going on. Pop, Uhuru Kenyatta is the winner. Gosh, let's be honest. Let's be brutally honest. Is that a free and fair election? When you know the law says results must be transmitted from every polling station. But the situation is, today, as I make this recording, it seems as if people are negotiating for the constitution to be actually obeyed. Oh God of Isaac, Abraham and Jacob, help Kenya. Okay? Because we know, it is clear, it is in black and white. Okay? But now it seems we're negotiating, we're even talking to some Western powers who have promised to even come in financially to ensure that the press are at every polling station and that they report the results of that polling station immediately the election in that polling station is over. Yeah? But the powers that be do not want this. The popular party in power, the popular party in power does not want this. It just wants darkness. So it wants us to go to the same game, yeah, of people go, they vote. After they vote, darkness in polling stations. We don't know what is happening. No results from polling stations, no results from anywhere. Yeah, we might be lucky to get a few things figures being thrown. What did the IBC lawyers call them? Data. We get irrelevant data being thrown. I don't know if it's the data of the wild animals at the animal orphanage, or it's data of how many people don't have voting cards. I don't know if it's tribal data. I don't know what kind of data it is. But we have data on the screen, then pop, Uhuru Kenyatta is the winner. Are those free and fair elections? No, let's just be honest. Even if you're a Jubilee supporter, are those free and fair elections? They're not. Okay? So, in fact, let me ask you another simple question. If you are NASA, the election has been stolen from you. Yeah? You've had that kind of election. Darkness, no information from polling station, journalists being locked out of polling stations, blah blah, heavy security in police stations, then pop, the other person is announced as a presidential winner of the presidential race. Would you be also willing to go into another presidential race without demanding? Okay. Now I am aware that some people have said that some of the NASA demands are unrealistic. Yeah. But let's just put that aside. Yeah. Because as far as I know, and from where I sit, what is happening is that the IBC and the Jubilee Party are very keen for Kenyans to rush back to an elections with the status quo, with everything being the same as it was on August 8th when the election was annulled. They don't want to make any changes. Does that make sense to you? Well, you'll need to educate me, because it makes absolutely no sense to me. I need to ask Jubilee a question. So, what exactly do you guys want? You just want NASA to keep quiet and go like a sheep to slaughter? Yeah? Go into the elections, exactly the same officials, Mr. Chiloba there, exactly the same everything there, and then you want them to expect a different result? Yeah? You want them to expect a free and fair election from the same people who stole the election just a few weeks ago? Is that what you want as Jubilee? Really? Well, in my view, we have reached a point of return. The chickens have come home to roost, and I'll tell you exactly how in the next part of this recording. You know the drill. Just click on the link on the top left-hand side of your screen right now, and you'll be on to the next part of this recording, where we'll wrap this up. This is Chris Kumekucha. Please let me see you there in a second. Thank you.